What's good, everybody? Rhetorical question life. My name is Heavy Bree, and welcome to my channel. In today's edition of the Heavy Bree channel, we are going to be talking about CDL tickets and how to deal with them. For those of you new to the channel, please like and subscribe if this is your first time, if you have your return subscriber, and if you have any questions, comments, concern, please leave a comment down below, or if you have anything to add, any information that may help out with whatever I'm explaining, please leave it in the comment section down below. Or if you just want to leave a comment and say, hey, just leave it down below in the comment section down below. But yeah, let's get into it. So today we're talking about CDL tickets, because the other day I was talking to my boy Fredo, and he was telling me about, like, you know, the time that he got a ticket and what happened when he paid his ticket. So as a CDL driver, as a trucker, our CDL is our most valuable asset out here on the road. So you want to make sure you protect it. We have to make sure we protect this thing at all cost. And part of being a CDL driver is, like, we're under a microscope all the time. We're the biggest things out here on the road. You know, so DOT is always watching us. The troopers are always watching us. People are always watching us. People be snitching sometimes. It happens. But you know, you have to, like, defend your license, and sometimes you are driving through areas where there's, like, variable speed limits. No matter what everyone else around you is doing, no matter what the other trucks are doing, no matter if you're getting tailgated, always go the speed limit. Always abide by the speed limit. I don't care what's going on with traffic around you. Everyone's driving fast and crazy and everything. Always go to speed limit, okay? Every time I'm in Washington right now. I'm in Ritzville, Washington, parked at a Love's truck stop. The speed limit is 60 miles per hour out here. In Washington, the speed limit is 60 miles per hour. In California, it's 55, which is BS. I don't know why it's that low. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, man, like, it doesn't matter. But I don't care how low the speed limit is. If it says this, if it says go this, I'm doing that, and so should you. Because, like, when you get pulled over, and, you know, if you get caught and the troopers are out there, or like highway patrol or CHIPS or whoever it is out there, DOT, they catch you driving fast, they're gonna pull you over. It doesn't matter if everybody else is doing 70 miles per hour. It doesn't matter if the highway, if it's nighttime, especially at night, because, like, you know, these new squad cars are dark, so, like, they camouflage in the dark really well. So, but let me get to the story. So my boy Fredo, he at his last company, he got hemmed up for speeding in a construction zone, which is the #1 spot that highway patrol likes to, like, you know, sit at and wait for people to be speeding through, especially at night, because they're always watching at night. They're always watching, especially in Texas. So he wasn't in Texas. I don't know where he was at, but I know, like, he was driving from somewhere, and he was going through a construction zone, and, you know, he was going, like, about 4 or 5 miles over the speed limit, and, you know, like, he was driving, doing his thing, and whoop, the cop caught him. You know, the cops caught him. You know, pulled him over, hemmed him up, gave him a ticket. The ticket, well, they didn't hem him up or whatever. They just pulled him over and gave him a ticket. The ticket was only $86, okay? And he could afford to pay it. Like, no big deal. $86, boom, he paid it. But what he didn't know at the time was that even if you pay the ticket, no matter how cheap the ticket is, no matter if you can afford to pay the ticket or not, it's not a matter of whether you can afford it or not. The idea is you want to protect your CDL at all cost. And even if you pay the ticket before the court date, if you pay that ticket, if you take responsibility for that ticket, they will add a point to your record. They will add points to your record. If you're speeding or driving reckless or whatever they hemmed you up for, they will add points to your record, your CDL license. See, look, commercial truck driving is like golf. You want to have as little points as possible. You don't have no points, as low score on points as possible. You don't have no. Ideally, you don't want no points on your record at all. And no matter if the ticket is cheap or not, you need to pay that ticket. And you always fight your tickets. If you get any moving violations as a CDL driver, Always pay your tickets. Well, how do you pay your tickets? I'll tell you. I'll explain. So a while back, I was talking to a guy who, like, he got a ticket, and he lived in, like, he lived in either Maryland or like Virginia, somewhere on the East Coast. He lived out there. He's over the road driver, but he got a ticket out in Texas. All right, and when he got his ticket, he didn't live in Texas. He had to show, like they were saying, like you have to pay it, you have to hire a lawyer or show up in person or whatever and defend yourself, which is never suggested. Never defend yourself in court. If you get a ticket in your state, never defend yourself in court, ever. Always hire a lawyer. He hired a lawyer. He stays on the East Coast. The ticket was in Texas. He hired a lawyer. The lawyer showed up to court for him, represented him in court, got the whole thing dismissed. Because often, most of the time, majority of the time, the trooper or police officer or DOT agent, whoever wrote the ticket, normally they don't show up. They don't show up because they got other things to do. They got other people to catch riding dirty. They got other things to do. They got, like, cop stuff to do. So they ain't got time to show up to court for some speeding ticket. If you hire a lawyer and you pay the legal fees, the lawyer will show up to court for you, get it dropped down to a lesser charge. You might have to pay an additional fee, to the court or whatever, but it's, like, the whole thing will get squashed. You'll get no points on your record. So anytime you get a ticket, anytime you get pulled over, just lawyer up. It might cost, and also before you lawyer up, before you choose a lawyer, don't go to the first one. Shop around, call different lawyers, see what their fees are, see how much the fee is. If there's a daily fee, a weekly fee, a month, like an hourly fee, do they charge one flat rate and everything? My boy, the dude I was talking to, not Fredo, but the other guy, he he paid about 200 and some change for the lawyer, and then he had to pay an additional $135 for whatever, additional fee to the court or whatever for the ticket. Well, he didn't. Now, you're probably thinking about that, what he paid the speeding tickets are like $120, $150 and everything, and you're paying almost $400, over $400, almost $400 for a regular speeding ticket just to get it dismissed. Yeah, but true, you're paying more money to get the ticket dismissed, but you are saving yourself time and a lot of unnecessary pain by keeping those points off your record. Because when those points get on your record, they stay on your CDL for a number of years. And let's say the company you work for right now isn't ideal. Let's say the company you want to work for and leave your current company for a better company. That other company looks at your record, they see that point, they might not hire you. Why are they going to spend all that money hiring you when you got points on your record? Like, you're a liability. So yeah, don't be a liability. Don't pay the tickets. Just go hire a lawyer. Shop around for a good lawyer. Look for if one pays a good price. A good price for a good lawyer, be about around $300-400. Flat rate for a lawyer. You might find someone who's cheaper, who's local in that area, who's cheaper, who likes truckers and wants to help out truckers. So shop around, do your due diligence, shop around, get a lawyer, don't pay the ticket, and just now when I say don't pay the ticket, I'm not saying just don't pay the ticket and just don't hire a lawyer. No, don't pay the ticket and hire a lawyer, so that way they can take care of the ticket. They can get it reduced to a lesser charge, and it will help you. Basically, it'll help out your record a lot, because you're, like, as a CDL driver, our license is our most valuable asset, and we got to defend it at all costs. So always fight those tickets for any moving violations, any type of ticket you get. Always fight the ticket. Always. Now, unless you're going through a scale. If you go through a scale and you get a ticket, then sometimes it'll just be a regular citation, but it won't be points added onto your record. In fact, but if they do say that, if they say that it's that the ticket you get at the scale is if you go through a scale and you're overweight and they catch you, sometimes the citation you get might just be a minor citation that you pay it off, and it won't cost you no points. But always ask them. Always call the county clerks and be like, hey, will this ticket count as points on my record if I pay it? If they say no, pay the ticket. If they say yes, lawyer up. always lawyer up. If you get any kind of ticket, always call the county clerks, ask them if it's going to cost you some money, and if they say it's gonna like, be points on your record, just lawyer up. Always lawyer up. But either way, you get any tickets on your CD, you get any tickets while you're a CDL driver, while you're driving, always lawyer up. Defend your license, protect your neck. Happy Friday. Thank you all for watching. Peace and blessings. Have a prosperous day.